Hello homeowners, I want to tell you what insurance fraud is not. I'm going to be touching on one topic here and just kind of go over of why it's not insurance fraud. That way you understand, you have more information, so that way you can make a better decision when choosing a contractor. Paying money up front when it comes to getting work done on your property. Now in many other industries, especially with vehicles, anything else, tires, you need to pay a deposit for work is done on your vehicle. The same goes in the roofing industry. A reputable roofing contractor is probably doing about 10 to 30 roofs a week, and they probably have for those invoices probably $500,000 to $1 million in all those materials going out. So they need to have those funds, those deposits, so they could bankroll everything, so they could sustain a business. Another comparison of why you need to pay a deposit up front is just like any other item that you order, especially if you special order anything, whether it's be online or a certain store that you go locally, you need to put a deposit down before they special order that product. Same with roofing. You know, you have materials that need to be ordered. Many of those are special order depending on what product you choose or what's required to restore your property. Now those items need to be loaded on your roof. You know, that all takes time, money. Obviously the contractor's got to pay that up front. So by you paying the deposit, it's going to be able to cover those costs. So there's nothing wrong with that. That is actually standard in the industry. Before your contractor has thousands of dollars invested into your project, you need to pay a deposit. So remember, reputable roofing contractors, there's other things to them. They're going to be a larger company somewhere locally that you go to and answer questions. Just want to add that the state of Colorado has provisions for contractors to be able to collect a deposit before work is started, so that way materials can be ordered. Just that is completely legal and ethical for a roofing contractor to do that. You know, they need to be able to sustain a business and have everything covered up front. Now, it's just a deposit is paid up front. Now, if you ever have anybody tell you that is wrong, usually it's coming from an insurance agent. And the funny thing is, they tell you to not pay up front when it comes to your contractor. When it comes to the insurance policy, they expect you to pay up front without you getting any coverage first. So keep that in mind. As a homeowner, let me ask you this. If you can't trust your contractor with a deposit that you can see, how do you expect to trust a contractor on the work they're going to do on your roof on something that you won't be able to see? See, the truth is, you need to find a contractor. You know, if you don't trust them, they're probably not the right contractor for you. They need to have enough reviews, whether they be on Google, BBB. They need to have a brick and mortar building, somewhere that you could actually go to, somewhere locally. You want to be able to talk to them if there's any issues, somewhere that you get a hold of. If that contractor doesn't have those things, then you probably don't want to use them, because it's probably just going to, open up to more issues down the road. But the deposit, when it comes down to those funds, that is something that a reputable contractor, you should be able to trust with those funds, so that way they could get started in restoring your property. But it's definitely needed to have a deposit up front when dealing with a roofing contractor. They need to be able to cover their costs and pay for the materials up front before work is started.